So I named this part Luffy's revival. Chapter opens up with Luffy talking to himself. The clouds are shown with swirls like his devil fruit. Luffy says, "What happened to me? Why can I still stand? Even though I lost, I'm having fun for some reason." Then he starts laughing. Luffy's heartbeat resembles drums that Momonosuke and Zunisha seems to hear. Luffy's emitting Conqueror's Haki too. Sanji, who's being taken care of by the geisha he thought he hit, wakes up and notices Luffy. So does Law, Hyogoro, Kid, and Marco notice too. It seems it's with Haki, but it might be the drums they hear as well. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think about the opening of this chapter? And we'll go with Seb.
I thought it was really cool, honestly. Even just you can see the Haki just emitting from Luffy like throughout all the panels that show him. You know, Momo admitting that he's like telling Yamato that he's Joy Boy. Sanji getting up, Kid, Law, them all looking up, Marco looking up. Like I liked, like it's Luffy's back. You know what I mean? Like it's a good little opening to what's gonna happen later. Like yo, Luffy is back. So or something is back. You know what I mean? So I like that. I thought it was cool. Like even just showing these people, because it's obvious that there's like an elevated level of Haki that's needed to sense him. Because Sanji, Kid, Law, Hyogoro, and Marco see them, but like Nami and other people didn't see or didn't feel him. So I like that in general. I did like that a lot.
All right. What about you, Law?
It's I think it's crazy because, right? Like Luffy's like having fun. I guess that's the essence of like Joy Boy. Like you are joyful like no matter what your situation, you know. So that's I think is like kind of like in the name, right? So like Luffy, we see Luffy's constantly laughing, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like you're just laughing at everything and at anything and everything all the time. Could be just a little strange, you know, or kind of maybe even a little annoying, you know.
Yeah.
So pretty much, but what I'm seeing here is pretty dope. Is that how he's just like he's just throwing out Conqueror's Haki, like at a ridiculous rate, like constantly just throwing it out. So I want to know like why is that happening with Luffy now? Why are you always? Because it seemed like, for example, even just to be around Luffy, you might have to be at a certain willpower strength because or you're gonna get knocked out. You know,
Very Shanks-like.
yeah,
Right.
But this time I think it's just like because I don't know if he's purposely doing it or it's just spewing it out of him, you know, because of whatever. Because that Kashiv right here did it make him not really lose control, right? Because why would you constantly do it unwillfully? So that's like is that an uncontrollable aspect, or is it like you're that strong where like because Conquerors could have an effect on you, like Rayleigh. I think no, I don't know if that was
No, that was just him being old.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was strenuous on his body.
yeah, exactly. So, but this way, like maybe it gets rid of that, like the state that Luffy's in this with this awakening that he has doesn't allow him to have an effect from Conquerors, you know. But like it's just like pretty much what this is like in a way like Luffy introducing this new strength with that like I'm here like Sebastian was saying, and everyone's kind of like what is that? Who is that? I guess he's coming up for you. At first, you don't really recognize that it's Luffy, right? Because they were questioning, like, is that Luffy? Like, Luffy, you know, like pretty much, is that him? Like, I think even did we get to the Kaido part yet?
No.
No, not yet.
Okay. So yeah, well, what about you, Larry?
It seemed to me like Luffy didn't have control of anything that's happening to him at this point, and it seemed like he was just releasing Haki unwillfully, so to speak.
Yeah.
Even though it's a contradiction. But it seemed like he was just doing it. But we've seen instances of him using Conqueror's Haki unconsciously before, and he didn't do it willfully. So it just seems like it's spurting out of him, doing whatever it wants. And it's due to the side effect of whatever is happening. And the thing, too, is like Luffy at this point in the chapter is even manipulating the skies. He's changing it. Which is a scary thing. I didn't really get throughout the chapter what Momonosuke was hearing or Zunisha. Are they the only people able to hear the drums? Because I thought that that's what also Marco, Kid, Law, and them were hearing. But it looks like they were using Haki. So I think in one page there, you know, somebody's hearing the drums and then the other person's hearing Haki in a sense. Like they're not all hearing the drums themselves. And the fact that Luffy doesn't recognize what's happening to him adds a kind of bit of like more. It's just interesting to hear Luffy even question himself. Like, yo, what is happening right now?
Right.
My body's changing. Like,
Stress?
exactly. He's like, yo, my body's changing. So I don't have much to go on from that. It was good to see that the chick that Sanji thought he hit was actually taking care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice touch, in my opinion.
Oh, I just want to point one thing out.
Yeah.
Parvision in the chat.
That's our guy, man. Seriously, anybody, if you're first time watching us, please, I guarantee you should follow Parvision. He's absolutely one of the best One Piece content creators out there. Much deserved. Much deserved. All right, so this one has the title of The Fruits Have a Mind of Their Own.